ComedySportz is a household name in Milwaukee, but did you realize that it started right here in Brew City, and it is now played in 24 cities across the world. Each of these matches pits two teams against each other doing a series of improv games, which are based on the suggestions of the fans and the audience, which can get really crazy.
Yes, it can. And here to tell us all about it are Amy Westrup and Kyle Hanneken. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are
Hello.
you?
Good to have you guys here. I think anybody who has not seen ComedySportz is missing out on life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you guys get involved in it?
Well, I got involved actually later in life. I went through the workshops. I started when I was older than I care to tell you, but about 3 or 4 years ago. And I went up through the workshops and then got asked to be in the minor leagues and then became a pro player. And now I perform fairly regularly, and then I teach a lot of workshops.
Very
so
cool.
It's wonderful, yeah.
How about for you?
Similar story. I came up through the workshops myself. UW Milwaukee actually teaches both the 101 and the 102 workshops for credit. And so theater credits, actually.
Yeah.
So I took both of those and then completely fell in love, needed to take the third workshop. After that, was invited into the minor leagues, and the rest is history, I guess.
You know, and being invited into the minors, if you're planning on going on to what you guys are doing, is a big deal, because a lot of people get through those workshops, just kind of do it, not necessarily because they want to be on the wall, as they say at ComedySportz, where you see all their faces, but meaning that you're part of the cast, but but that you use it in business, you use it in other ways.
Yeah, it has so many applications in just real life, and I didn't do it to get on the wall. I did after my first 15 minutes of the workshop. I was like, oh, I want to be on the wall. It was my secret desire. I didn't share it with anybody. But a lot of people take the workshops for a variety of different reasons. You know, just for personal growth or for business acumen, just to better their lives. It challenges you, and it uses a different part of your brain.
Yeah.
And it's exercise for your brain. It's great.
I think it allows you to be present in life. I did improv for a long time too, and I think it really keeps you in the moment, and it keeps you listening, and I think those two skills in life will take you a long way. So truthfully, they really do work you well. So what are you guys doing at Summerfest? Why are you there?
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the heat, listening to some music?
Yeah, we wanted to burn some calories. We thought, you know what better way than to stand in a tent when it's 107 degrees. And
A crowded tent.
A crowded tent. It's always sold out, so yeah.
Yeah, we are performing, have been and will be continuing to perform every single day at Summerfest.
Yeah.
You can find us at the Kohl's Captivation Station, and all of our shows start at 6 p.m.
How are the crowds? Are they giving you just crazy suggestions? Because I know you guys really, what you do really, you know, works off the audience, and so.
Yeah, we always get suggestions from the audience, and very often we ask for audience volunteers, and that's always so much fun. And yeah, some of the Summerfest suggestions can be a little crazy, but you know, as with every
Sky glider.
Sky glider, yeah.
Porta potty.
Your first kiss. We'll probably get that today,
yes,
right?
you will.
That's one of the games we're going to play, actually, is a first kiss. No,
Nice.
it's not. No, all the ComedySportz shows, and even at Summerfest, they're all family friendly and all ages appropriate. So that's great, and that's a great component of Summerfest, which is, I think, why they keep having us back.
Yeah.
Because the tent is always packed full of families, and it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's really
and
great.
you're still doing your shows at the ComedySportz venue, which is right there first. That's still happening on the weekends as well.
5 shows a weekend.
Yeah, so at the same time. It's so much fun. If you go to the midnight shows, it's not as family friendly, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
and
it's
those
not
are
for
fun
kids.
for grown-ups. Yeah.
It is. But
you guys have a good time. You let loose on that one.
Yeah, that's the midnight show is a separate cast, and it's it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's yeah.
I love it. Do you guys ever do classes for kids?
Oh, absolutely. We have a ComedySportz Kids Camp in the summer.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Every week in the summer. It's fantastic. And then we also we have a high school league during the school year where high schools can get a team together, and they bring it down, and then they compete. And then also we go to schools and we teach improv classes all the time.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful, I mean, I'm a parent. My kids have taken improv classes through ComedySportz, and then we've come to their schools. It is such a wonderful way for kids to get in touch with just like what's going on in their brains
they're so
and their
smart.
bodies, and it's
so funny.
They're so
funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
So real.
So wonderful.
They're so real.
Yeah.
It's so real.
Yeah, but it helps build your self-confidence.
Yeah, because I've had moms say to me, and having taken the workshops there, and I've suggested to people, your kid should do it, and they'd say, oh, he's so shy. I'm like, that's exactly why you want them to do it.
Yep.
They will come out of their shell and find they can be really comfortable feeling uncomfortable.
Well, and very often it's not them being shy, it's them processing and watching what's going on, and then they're the ones that are like, oh, and here's the zinger. Hey, because you know what? Because what they're really doing is they're listening, and they're actively listening, and through listening comes opportunity, and that's a big key component of what we try to teach in our workshops. I mean, now everyone's glued to their phones, everyone's multitasking. In our workshops, we really focus on active listening, eye contact, and just being present in the moment. And we apply that to business, we apply that to just your home life, everything. It's really applicable. I've had great success with it just since I started, like, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
it's great, you guys. So people can find you down at Summerfest.
Yeah, absolutely.
They can also go to your website. Yep.
Yep.
It's CSZMKE.com. ComedySportz. What's the Z? Sports?
Sports. Sports with a Z.
MKE.com. It originated here. Go see the originals here in Milwaukee. It's pretty cool. Thanks, you guys, for
Thank you so much.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, we'll come and heckle you at Summerfest.
Please do.
Please do.